Hello, ladies and gentlemen. The Jesters Dinner Theater proudly presents Little Women.
March, as a letter has arrived for you. March! I have no idea. Not read the letters, because they keep arriving. We all keep hoping for your success. Our voting must keep holding. That was all on edge.
My dear Miss, I've read it before. Well, we read it. Unfortunately, I find it tasteless and vulgar, not at all suitable for my readers. My advice to you.
My advice to you is to return home and have babies. This is what women are made for. Sincerely, F.
22.
22.
22 rejections since I've been in New York. They all say the same thing. Go home. Give up.
You cannot lose face this much. There could be someone who will like your story. I'm certain.
Professor Bear, is it possible I could read my story to you? I was so receptive.
Yes, of course.
Actually, it's one of my best. It's mean and womanly. 24. The moors of fleeting blood. Thunderclaps. Lightning strikes. The fair Clarissa, her clothes in disarray, races across the wide, coastal heath. Now she stops. Now she runs. Will she escape? Will she be caught? Full determination, known as aristocrats, brass and Prendergast, flourishes for her. There's no escape. She's but a child. And yet she's turned to fight with eyes ablaze. Noble girl, needs his gaze unafraid. She will not be defiled. Keep away from me, wretch.
I cannot keep away. Your beauty draws me. Your passion ignites me. I've got to have you.
I need to behind you.
Got to hold you.
Let me behind you.
So close.
Don't come too close.
So close.
Come too close.
So close, so close to me. I'll have her. And the mother too.
And at that moment, Rodrigo appears in magnificent splendor.
Unhand that horrid villain! Who are you? I am your destiny, your bitterest foe. You stole what was rightly mine 10 long years ago. You left me cold, alone and forgotten. Now I'm back to settle the score.
Tell me, what is it you're writing?
Letting go stuff. All the British magazines and periodicals are full.
Violence and seduction on every page?
Read Shakespeare, read history, read the newspapers.
This is getting late. Perhaps it is best we pursue this some other time.
No, I don't know anything, Professor.
Blood and guts is stuff. What you think the world wants to hear. If I have noticed nothing else about you, Miss March, I enough to forget. I think you could do better.
Better. And who are you anyway? Aging German professor close to 50?
I'm 34.
34, really.
I worry a lot.
What do you worry about?
How to avoid a conversation such as this? Now, I will go to dinner. This much. Since you have been here 6 weeks now. You shout, you rat, you upset the whole order of this boarding house. I am a serene and peaceful man.
You're aloof. You're arrogant.
Arrogance. Miss March, I spoke my mind as you spoke yours. Obviously, it was not appreciated on my side.
Obviously. My stories are great success in Concord. Better. Better than what? Better. This story will be my career. What praise is better. Better than him. Better. Even my smallest wins better. How can this world so clear? Can I do better than what's already here? How can what you said to me be true? If I do succeed, what will I do? Travel back to Concord. Leave your behind unconquered. No. How dare he make me doubt the way I feel? Doubt that it's really me, just who I am. Are these words aligned with passion? Limit of my attic, where it all began. The girls at school are horrible to me. Charlotte Fenton said my dress was ragged and my nose was flat. No, I hate being a governess, so I should be meeting eligible young men. Years from now, people will talk about it. Before penniless and ragged sisters put on an operatic tragedy for all of Concord. Oh, no! With blood and guts, 2 massacres, a mass fall, and several heart-wrenching scenes. We'll dim the lights, the crowd will hush. We'll start the overture and Beth will surely blush. And when Clarissa starts to bleed, Christmas will exceed our finest dreams.
Joe, do I die again in this one?
Yes, maybe we'll die like none before. The world will shudder when your body hits the floor. Or when Rodrigo makes you bleed. Christmas will exceed our finest dreams. Now Amy as Clarissa, only passion is permissible. This tragedy depends upon the fire in your eyes. Nothing more than mother. You'll be noble, you'll be pure. All hearts will melt the moment mother cries. Let us begin.
Oh! Mother, dear mother, do not cry.
No, Amy, especially I made an important decision today. As you all know, I've been writing stories forever, with much satisfaction. People seem to like what I write. You love it, Joe. Absolutely. So I decided I'm going to become a world-renowned writer. I shall write great books and earn barrels of money, and I will give you all everything that you ever dreamed of.
Joe, anything.
But we must promise to remain just as we are. Solid, like fortunes. No matter whatever happens, we must promise it will always be four Marsh sisters. Forever.
Forever!
From letters!
You have been here for
No one! I got my boots and hats, my mustache is pierced, and so I'm making my entrance now. When curtains unfurl, I'll show them all I know the woman in a dress all buttoned and spurred. I'm ready to take a step, I'm taking a solid boundaries, and I am so curious. My dearest Mama, there will be Christmas after all. Christmas, we'll see our finest dreams. I'm bursting with energy. Someone give me a task to do.
I want you to bring Father home.
I shall write President Lincoln tonight. Another.
I want you to get me an invitation to Annie Moffat's St. Valentine's Day Ball.
I'll bring her bloody little neck if she doesn't. Another.
I want you to get us a Christmas tree.
Rodrigo will chop one down immediately.
Where?
There, across the road.
That's on Mr. Lawrence's property. He'll go to prison for it.
Prison. What care I for prison?
What an incredible human being.
Look, it's Mr. Lawrence. He's standing at the window, glaring out.
He looks sinister.
I think he looks sad.
I wouldn't be sad living in such a house.
Has anyone ever been inside?
He'd never let any of us in. They say he's a very angry and bitter man. Joe's going to get us all into deathly trouble. He'll be known as the family with the criminal sister.
What criminal sister?
Harvey! Home!
What's going on here?
Joe's writing an operatic tragedy.
And she's invited all of Concord to see his performance.
And I'm the mother in it.
And I die in it. But it's a beautiful death.
And I'm Clarissa. It's very sweet. It sounds wonderful. Oh, Parmy, it's Joe's best.
Tell us about your day.
Well, we knitted socks and blankets for the Soldiers' Aid Society, and the letter came from Father.
A letter from Father.
Read it to us, Marmy.
Where's Joe? She's outside. We'll wait for Joe.
Read the letter, Marmy.
I want to hear about all the things you did today.
About defending us
About
against
defending
our
us
habits,
against
Marmy.
yeah,
I
I
was
was
such a trade.
Joe!
Marmy.
Where'd you get that tree?
I borrowed it from Mr. Lawrence.
Joe, you did it.
I took it for us, Marmy.
And you'll take it back immediately.
Take it back? That's like bringing back a chicken after you've chopped off its head. Do let us keep it.
It's Christmas, Marmy.
Joe, destroying someone else's property. Well, we can give it to the Hummels. They have so little. Good. Then it goes to the Hummels. Now, what about Mr. Lawrence?
What about Mr. Lawrence?
Mr. Lawrence.
Yes, Mr. Lawrence. You chopped down my perfect Douglas fir. I should have you arrested.
I'll make it up to you, sir.
With what?
I'll plant 6 more.
12
And I'll chop your firewood for a few days.
weeks! And I should hope such an incident never happens again. You've ruined my day.
He loves his trees. I'm Theodore Lawrence III, but my friends call me Laurie. I've come to live here in Concord. not your house. I can sleep standing up, I can play the piccolo, and one time at school I won an award for holding my breath for nearly 3 minutes before eventually passing out. I thought that was terrifically daring of you, chopping down Grandfather's cherished tree. Well then, goodbye.
Theodore Lawrence III,
Yes?
would you mind delivering that tree to the Hummels?
Joe.
Right at all?
He doesn't mind.
Just point me in the direction.
They live half a mile down the road, the red house with the broken shingles.
Excellent. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Joe, you must think before you act on every whim.
The letters come from Father. What?
You read the letter, Marmee.
My dear wife, the war goes on and on. The end seems nowhere in sight. The days are difficult and long, but I am well.
He's well.
Still, it's very lonely away from my dear ones, especially lonely as Christmas is approaching. Each night in my tent, I think of my precious little girls.
He thinks of us.
Give them all my love, and give them sweet kisses. Tell them to be good girls, faithful and hardworking, and to conquer that which is disagreeable to them, so that when I return, I will be fonder and prouder of my little Leonard. Why are we looking so glum? Do we have an operatic tragedy to perform or not?
We do!
Then we have work to do. We have costumes to complete, and I'll get an audio curtain for you to paint.
And will you perform something, Marmee?
Do, Marmee.
I'll write something thrilling for you with passion and daring and...
Yes, I will. This is going to be the best Christmas ever. We Marchmen are invincible.
I'll get the thing.
I'll look for costumes.
I'll design a handbill.
I still don't know if we have kept the tree.
My dear husband, write a letter, be inventive, tell you everything is fine, be attentive to the distance, send my love with every line, every word should bring you closer and caress you with its tone. Nothing should remind you that I am alone. I can't tell you what I'm feeling. I can't talk about the war, how the pealing of the church bells brings the battle to our door. I don't know which part is harder, but I know what's unknown. Or raising little women when I am here alone. Counting days, praying for news. Is this the life we meant to choose? Do you know how much I miss you at this hour of the day? How I wish you were the twilight, come to take my fears away. Can I manage for young women? I'm not certain I know how. Will be there when they need me? Do I fail them even now? I wish that you were with me. Wish that I could be
and our dreams in this world, Josephine. Huh, it is foolish of me to think you could ever change your ways.
I could try.
You never bend your will. You never follow through. You would never bite your tongue, though your tongue be split in two. If you want to live your dreams, these are things you have to do. How could you change? You can't. Not you.
I could change if I wanted to.
Could you practice self-control? Could you also be shy? Could you wear a corset tight in the heat of mid-July? These rules you must obey. What would you deny? You never change. You won't. That's why. Somewhere deep within my heart, I do believe you could contemplate words. If you could change, there's so much you could achieve. In time, you will succeed and travel very far and deep. You could be guiding and charming me, someone who met a model of grace, learn the art of smiling.
That could be hard.
It isn't very hard for someone full of dreams like you. If you work, you'll find there's nothing you can do.
So if I change, we'll go to Paris.
Change completely or don't waste my time.
If I change, we'll stop in Antwerp.
Gracious living will make you sublime.
If I change, you'll take me to Zurich.
Every city from Dublin to Cannes.
Surely, with your guidance, I could learn to use feminine wild blood. I could be guiding. I could learn to charm a donkey for a chance to see the world. Learn the art of smiling. I could button up my mind and keep my thoughts perfumed and curled. Yes, I surely think I could.
If you put that would be good.
There's nothing that I wouldn't suffer to see the world. I can do it if I try. I can do it by sheer will.
All you have to do is work to acquire any skill.
These are things a girl must do when she has dreams she must fulfill.
Teach how you walk and how you talk. Teach how you think and how you are.
I'll hold my breath and hold my tongue. Do what it takes to travel far.
Will you?
Ah,
Romancing,
Delighted.
delighted. Some of them are magic.
People everywhere.
Elegance to spare.
How can I be sure they'll like me when I'm there?
I can see you dancing all night.
Oh, you're a very good dancer. I'd be delighted, delighted, so glad we were invited, completely delighted. So, hey, coach me. I did, delighted, provided success has been decided. Delighted, the shoes, which one to choose? I'm delighted. I'm ready.
Amy, what are you doing?
I'm going to the ball.
You're what? Amy, no.
I found this old dress and it almost
It
fits.
was mine.
I know. All it needed was a sash. Besides, why shouldn't I go?
Because you weren't invited?
I could go in your place.
In my place.
You don't care about good society, and I do.
I don't care about snobs, people who think they're grander than you just because of grander houses.
Well, they do have grander houses.
Amy.
I want elegance and fine things, Marnie.
And I want passion. I want to be noticed because I'm unique, not because of some silly sash.
Sashes are not silly. Mark says that the right accessories can be the key to a girl's success. Besides, I'd never go to a ball with scorch marks on the back of my dress.
What?
As big as your
Amy, that's enough.
Beth, go get my sewing basket. Joe hates balls. She should just sit in her musty old attic and write her dreadful little story.
Amy, my stories aren't dreadful.
Nobody reads them, and nobody likes them.
Amy, that's enough.
Well, I like them. I'm sending that one off to a very prominent New York publisher. And he'll hate it.
Amy. There, Joe, it's very noticeable.
Yes. And I'll be sure to tell everyone how sweet you were to give me your beautiful fan. Good night, Marnie. Beth, if anyone calls for us, we're at the ball.
Good night, everybody.
Have a wonderful evening, girls. Amy, think about what you said, and when Joe comes back, you can apologize. Amy,
Okay.
It was an accident. No. Mrs. Parrot kept moving in on me like a mountain lion with this gigantic ear trumpet. She kept saying to me, "What's that you're saying, my ear?"
She's deaf.
She got so close I even spilled my entire glass of punch on her.
Oh,
And then then Annie Mama said to me, "Sally, who's Sally?"
I think it's her dog.
I ought to box her ears.
Joe, we'll take a moment. We'll gather ourselves, and then we'll go back in there. As if nothing has happened, our heads held high.
Yes, you're right. For a young woman who's about to go abroad and do amazing things, I shall return poised and elegance, brimming with confidence. And I shall sit grandly, Christopher Columbus! You!
Me.
What are you doing here?
I passed out 2 Too much dancing, I suppose.
Too much punch, I'd
Lori! Lori!
Lord, there you are. I've been looking everywhere.
Mr. Brooke, I want you to
Your grandfather will be furious. He wants you to meet some very important people.
I have. These are those March girls I've been talking about. This is Meg, right?
say. Yes.
And that's Jo. She cuts her firewood on occasion. This is Mr. John Brooke. He's a scholar from Boston.
I'm Lori's tutor. Come, Lori.
Oh, excuse me, sir. You've taken my dance card.
Your dance card. Oh, sorry. Is this yours? So, you're, March?
Yes.
It's a splendid party, isn't it?
Yes. So you're from Boston?
Actually, Maine.
I'd like to go someday. I've never been.
You should. It's a very beautiful country. Quite primitive.
I like primitive.
Mr. Brooke is a romantic.
Is that true?
Well, no. I read Keats and Shelley.
So do I.
You read Keats and Shelley?
All the time.
Christopher Columbus.
Would you like to dance, Miss
Meg,
March?
we're about to join the ladies of the salon.
I would be delighted, Mr. Brooke. Excuse us, Joe.
Did you see that? He just... What's it with you and that smile?
You make me beam.
Well, you look ridiculous.
Well, you look quite fetching tonight.
Fetching. Really?
So tell me, when you're not attending balls, what is it you do?
I write flooding gas stories. I make extraordinary plans. I'm going to Europe. I'm going to meet many famous revolutionaries and writers. So what about you? Mommy told me you're all alone in the world, no mother or father. That must be awful for you.
It's not awful. I've got a cranky old grandfather. I've got a cat. And I've got...
What?
Well, I was hoping to say you.
Me? You don't have me.
I know, I have no right. But sometimes late at night, I watch you in the attic, pacing back and forth like a maniac. I've never met a girl like you, anyone at all like you. This is very nice. Such a lovely party. The music sounds so thrilling. It makes a person feel like dancing. I'm very good. I won a medal for dancing in school.
I don't dance. Besides, I've got a patch on the back of my dress.
Patch?
No!
See.
No!
I like it. That patch could start a whole new fashion. Dance with me tonight, and I guarantee by next spring, every girl in Concord will be wearing a patch on her dress. We could do 100 things, do anything you please. We could fly on golden wings across the 7 seas. I bet you the camel through a needle if you'll take a chance on me.
You're a lunatic.
We could catch 1,000 stars and stand them on a pin. We could leave from here to Mars and make the planet spin. If you want to do all the things you've ever dreamed of, come on, take a chance on me. We could be such friends. Friends are never lonely. All I know is books. Books are solitary, but I see you every day. How you live in your own way, and you make me want to dare to take a chance on you.
Alright. We could box if you'd like.
You box.
You. Already.
I should warn you, I won a medal for boxing at school, so. Ah!
Is that how you win medals?
You cheat! We could live a million dreams, but only if we dare. You win. We could go to such extremes. There's so much we could share. We'll circle the world doing all we've ever dreamed of. And we'll live in our own way. take a chance. Finally take a chance. Yes, finally take a chance on me. Wonderful market. Joe, this is the house, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
I don't even know how to use one of these. Let me take a look.
Marmy, they're home. Nay.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry. Mrs. March, John, Brooke, Laurie's tutor. We were dancing, and the ankle might be sprained. Thank you. Good night. Oh. The evening began strangely, but ended magnificently. Good night.
Nay. You walk on it? It's nothing, Marmy. Tell us about the ball.
I tried to do all these ladylike things, Marmy. They all went unnoticed except by Mr. Lawrence's grandson. And poor Meg, nobody can ask her to dance except that pompous Mr. Brooke.
He danced divinely. I had a wonderful time. In fact, I had the best time of my life. I may have left here a girl, but I've come home a woman.
What is she talking about, Nay?
It's just Meg being silly, Marmy.
Come to bed, girls. It's been a long night for all of us.
I brought stuff for you too, but they're in the back.
Amy,
Good night, Marmy.
I'm sorry for the things I said. Joe.
Coming, Joe?
I'm going to put the finishing touches to my story. I'll be right back.
Don't be too late. See that fire's out.
Amy? Amy, where are you? Amy! Amy! Amy, what did you do to my story?
Nothing.
What did you do? I'm working on that story day and night. I burned you, what? And I'm glad I did. I ought to choke you. Go on, I've got to you.
Girls! Back to bed. What has gotten into both of
She
you?
burned my story.
Amy, she deserved it. Joe, Amy, no, she did not. You did an intolerable thing.
Marmy.
You destroyed what meant the world to Joe.
Joe has everything.
What do I have? I wear dresses with patches. I write a story that my sister burns.
You could have given me the invitation.
The invitation was meant for me.
Your time will come, Amy.
No, my time will never come. I've always forgotten. I've always lost. I'm nothing special.
That's enough. You two look at me. I can't demand that you two love one another, but I do demand you live together with respect.
I hate the way I look. I hate this nightgown.
It was mine.
And I want something that's mine. And I'll take back that fan.
I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault, though you did give birth to her.
Can't you see? She's just a child. She wants what you have, Joe.
She's not just a child. She's a demon in a child's body.
I give you your story back earlier.
I'll never forgive her.
You're not wrong to feel angry, Joe, but if you build a wall between you and Amy, the only person you're going to end up hurting is yourself. I couldn't bear that. Try and get some sleep.
Joe, come ice skating with me today. The ice is magnificent today. Finish it later. 2 minutes?
Still beat you.
Go with them. Joe doesn't want me. Go anyway. She hasn't talked to me in 3 weeks. I drew a picture of her and her beautiful hair. She just ignored it. Besides, my skates don't fit me anymore.
Take mine. They're in the shed.
Can I really? Thank you, Beth. I hope one day I can be as sweet as you.
You are sweet.
Watch where you're going.
Sorry, Miss Lawrence.
That piano sounds terrible.
It needs tuning, sir.
Where is my grandson, Lori?
I'm sure it will be home soon, sir.
Boy's missed 6 lessons already, fallen behind in all of his work. I've strictly forbidden him to associate with this family.
Why, sir?
Because a man needs an iron will if he's to succeed in the world. This family will only soften him. Tell me, which one of the dreadful little March girls are you?
I'm dreadful, Dad.
Oh, yes. Lori said you're the one who wants to play my priceless piano. It's out of the question. That piano belonged to my daughter, Lori's mother. It's been locked since she passed, and that's how it shall stay. Are you afraid of me?
A little.
Why?
It might have something to do with your face, sir. It's very hard.
I cannot help my hard face. Come now, continue what you were playing. I haven't got all day. Are you going to play or not?
Say, come with me up to Massachusetts, then to Massachusetts we will go. We will buy dishes there, maybe even 2 cents. Buy the finest china, then we'll tide over Massachusetts.
Well, go on. What's the matter now?
I don't remember the rest, sir.
While we wait, we'll polka for the folk along the parapets. To Massachusetts, to where the shops are sweet. We'll play minuets off in Massachusetts, Boston, Massachusetts, Beacon Street. If you say, come with me off to Massachusetts, then to Massachusetts we will go. We will buy dishes there, maybe even 2 cents. Buy the finest china, then we'll dine a while on Big Suzette's. Off to Massachusetts, yes, we're off to where the shops are sweet. We will have no regrets off in Massachusetts, Boston, Massachusetts,
Boston, Massachusetts, we.
Boston, Massachusetts, we repeat. Well, goodbye.
Bye, sir.
Come visit me tomorrow. See if I can find the key to that old piano. See if there's some music left in it. Will you come?
Yes.
Good. And when you see my grandson, Lloyd, tell him I wish to see him at once.
Meg! Meg! Isn't that? Mr. Lawrence was here, and he invited me to go play his piano. He's really not as horrible as we imagined.
Hey, Beth,
What happened?
she fell through the ice.
She was skating by the bridge and the ice came away.
She's careless, she's rash.
She just wanted to be with you. Skating so beautiful.
You don't think. You know the ice by the bridge is dangerous. Everyone knows you're not supposed to skate by learned my story, I was devastated. I couldn't understand how someone could do such a thing. But promise me you'll never think of me as an enemy, and as a sister who loves you.
We promise, Joe.
The March sisters forever.
Forever!
Lori, who saved Amy and made this day possible. I want to declare before everyone, before the world, that on this day of forgiveness and joy, that you, Theodore Lawrence III, who has valiantly lost all contests to me, I declare you my brother, the brother we never had.
Oh, okay.
Swear to watch your greatest oath of loyalty, an oath as dazzling as your charms.
I swear I'll follow you like royalty.
Come wear our royal coat of arms. From now on we are joined, and we shall not be parted. From this day on you'll not one for all for life.
We'll live like musketeers.
Together we'll prevail. We'll be fine for all forever from now on.
Now each of us will swear for all eternity. Our bond shall never be undone.
Nothing shall sever this fraternity.
We'll always live and die as one. From now on we are joined, and we shall not be parted.
From this day on you'll know, but we're
One for all for life.
together we will fight.
Your battles will be mine.
We'll be fine for all forever from now on. Speech!
On this wonderful day.
It's wonderful.
One I'll never forget. I am honored to say I am yours. Fancy footwork, Joe.
From this day on we swear that we shall not be parted. From this day on no matter what, provide for all for life.
We'll conquer every foe with our brother by our side.
And if John Brooke were here, he'd be our brother too.
Thanks a lot.
We'll consider any friend.
We'll be loyal to the end.
We'll be fine for all forever.
We'll be fine for all forever.
We'll be fine for all forever from now on. And on. And on. From now on.
Miss March, we must be getting to the station.
Amy, are you ready? Aunt March will be here soon.
train is going to leave soon.
I'll just need a few more minutes. I'm waiting for Joe. Tell me I'm doing the right thing.
You're doing the right thing.
I've never left my girls before.
Your husband has pneumonia. He needs you with him in Washington.
I feel like I'm being torn in two. One part of me here, the other part.
I'll lick in on the girls every day.
Thank you, Mr. Lawrence.
Of course. I'll take this to the station. I'll take this to the station. Good morning, Beth.
Morning, sir. I fixed your basket of food.
Thank you, Beth. Where's Joe? I sent her to Aunt March just hours ago. She should have been back by now.
I'll go find her.
Amy's almost ready. She's packed up half the house.
Here's that shawl Father loves so much. Marnie, please don't make me go to Aunt March's house. It scares me. You look so old in it. I drew this picture of you with apple blossoms in your hair. The goddess of spring. It's for Father. Is he okay?
No, Amy. I'll see to it that he recovers. Go get the rest of your things.
Marnie, sorry I'm so late. I did get the money though.
Thank you, Joe. I know how hard it is for you to ask Aunt March.
I didn't. I couldn't. So I spent all morning in the town center trying to sell my stories, and when that failed, I sold my hair.
Oh, you're bald.
I'm not bald.
Your hair was your best feature.
It looks beautiful.
Now, Maureen have enough money to go to Washington to his father for as long as he needs her. That's $27.25.
Joe, you shouldn't have. I'm so
Disappointed?
proud. That was a very courageous thing.
The carriage is almost ready, Miss March. Oh, Joe, you look different.
You don't want to miss your train.
By next summer, I guarantee every girl in Concord will be wearing her hair just as
Lori.
well.
Come, let me hold my girls.
You've never been parted before. I feel awful. I'll take care of everything, Maureen.
That's my fault.
My dearest Margaret, make certain your husband recovers.
Yes, Aunt March. Amy, tell Aunt March how excited you are that he's staying with her.
I'm so excited to be staying with you while Marnie in Washington.
Naturally.
No glum faces and no tears. I'll be back as soon as possible.
And you'll tell Father how much I love him and miss him?
Bye, Aunt March.
Josephine! What have you done?
I sold my hair so Mommy could have a safe journey to Washington.
You did what? I told you if you need money, come to me.
I was hoping to earn my own money.
Cutting one's hair and selling it like a beggar is not an option for a lady. You look like a short sheep. Have you forgotten our contract?
Forgotten it? How could I? Traveling in Europe, Paris, London.
If you don't live up to your part of the bargain, why should I live up to mine?
I tried to live up to my part of the bargain. I practiced dance with Meg. I practiced my manners. I learned my etiquette. I went to a ball, and I held my tongue in several situations in which I wanted to scream out. I've got a fire in me, Aunt March.
Well, just see how far this fire takes you in life. See what doors this fire will open. See what society thinks of this fire.
To hell with society!
Josephine!
We don't live for society. We live for us. We live to fulfill our dreams, engage our minds, and engage in passionate exchange.
That's enough. You think you know everything and you know nothing. As for Europe, you can forget it. Europe is meant for someone with a little more understanding of its rewards.
Aunt March, please.
The subject is closed.
The subject is not closed, and if it is, I open it up again. I'll go to Europe. I will. I'll go to Europe and have to swim there. Hello, John.
Oh, I like your haircut, Joe.
My hair will grow back.
And who is this man?
He's Lori's tutor and our friend.
Well, tell your friend his visit should be brief. Amy, collect your things. I'll be waiting for you in the carriage. I've got plans for you.
Yes, Aunt March. John, what have you done?
I've enlisted.
couldn't stand by any longer. Your own father's in the Army hospital in Washington. I have friends who will never return.
When do you leave?
Tonight. Meg. Margaret. I'm not a rich man, and I'm not particularly handsome.
You're very handsome, John.
Really? You think so? And I'm not the wisest man in the world.
You're very wise, John.
Thank you. Meg. Margaret. If you could find it in your heart, if you could love me as I love you, if only you'd care while we are apart, then I would be rich. I would be wise. I would be more than I am.
Wait for your return. Wait for your
Wait
report.
till I'm gone. If you'll imagine me here with you, if only you'll care if I carry on, then I could be strong.
Why must you go?
I could be brave.
Don't be too brave.
I could be more.
Only come home.
More than I am. If you will say you love me enough to marry me, I will come home and love you
So you'll
for
come
all
home.
of my life, and I will be more than I am. Say yes. Make me more than I am.
I'll marry you tomorrow. I'll marry you today. Come home and I love you for all of my life.
I swear to you now with all my heart, I swear I will love you as you love me. From this moment on, oh, we'll be apart.
I will be
I will be
more than I
more than I am. With you, I am more than I am. I'll write you every day, twice a day. Five times a day.
It's settled. We'll all go to Europe. Why shouldn't we? We're all young women on our own, taking care of ourselves. It's time we looked ahead. We'll save our pennies. I'll get a real job. I worked on our itinerary. We'll go to Spain first, and then Madrid, and then Italy. Visit the Vatican. Have an audience with the Pope. It'll be an amazing idea, wouldn't it?
Joe, John proposed, and I said yes.
That's so romantic. Engaged? Nice engaged. You should have a big wedding. Aunt March says they're very fashionable.
Aunt March. Amy, Aunt March is waiting for you. I'll come by to see you later. Goodbye. What about our promise to remain together?
Joe, you made that a long time ago. I've changed. Joe, you've changed.
I haven't changed. I never make a promise one day and then break it another. Our word is everything, May.
Joe, I'm not going back on my word.
You can't turn your back on us.
I am not turning my back on you, Joe.
What if she loves him, Joe?
I do. With all of my heart and soul.
I've lost May.
You haven't lost him.
I've lost my trip to Europe.
You'll find your way there someday. Joe, I know you will. You can make the clouds disappear.
It's you that makes the clouds disappear.
Come, tell me about all your adventures today.
Well, I sold my hair.
Yes.
the attic. A creature of God. Joe? Joe March? A spinster rejected by the world, hungry for blood, rose from the dark. Joe! Joe March? It's your best friend, Theodore Lawrence III.
Lori, you're back.
I was in Boston. Joe, I have dreadful news.
What news?
With the war and the grandfather insisted I get on with my life. He's enrolled me in school.
What?
I'm going to be going to college just in time for the summer session.
That's wonderful news.
What's wonderful about it? You're the best friend I ever had.
Concord won't be the same without you. Won't be the same without seeing your silly grin every day. College. What an amazing opportunity. I'd go in a minute. I'd study everything.
What do you need of schools? You're going to be a famous writer.
Famous.
Joe, I need to tell you something.
Tell me something.
Ever since that day we first met. You remember that day?
Of course.
The day you chopped down grandfather's cherished tree? Even then I knew that you and I would be magnificent together.
We are magnificent together.
My sweet Joe. For weeks now. Months even. This
What
winter,
was that?
actually,
What was that?
it was going to be a kiss.
I know it was going to be a kiss.
It was going to be my first kiss. I had thought about it a very long time. We could live a million dreams, but only if we dare. We could go to such extremes. There's so much we could share.
What's gotten into you?
Like here, I took out part of my inheritance and I bought you a ring.
A ring? What are you doing? Stop it, Lori. It's not funny.
I love you and I want to marry you.
No. Find some accomplished girl. Find somebody else.
I don't want an accomplished girl. I want you.
Well, you can't have me.
What?
You can't have me.
I love you, Joe, and I want you to be my wife.
No.
At least say you'll think about it.
What's there to think about? I'll never marry.
You don't mean that.
I do mean it.
You'll marry.
No, I won't.
You'll marry, just not me. That's what you're really saying here.
Lori, go. Who's he who doesn't marry me? With his ring and his marry me? The nerve to call. This is not what was meant to be. How could he ruin it all with those two words? I thought I knew him, that he knew me. When did it change? What did I miss? A kiss when I thought all along that we were meant to forge frontiers. How could I be so wrong? And I need my sisters here. If I can't share my dreams, what were they for? I thought a promise meant that we would never change and never part. I thought together we'd amaze the world. How can I live my dreams or even start when everything has come apart? I thought home was all I ever want. My hat, all I ever need.
my own way today. Here I go, and there's no turning back. My great adventure has begun. I may be small, but I've got giant plans to shine as brightly as the sun. I will blaze
She could have inherited a great deal of money. She could be an heiress. Then again, it could be a terrible tragedy. There's really no telling you, Sarah. As her good friend, I think you'd be considered her husband.
We are not good friends. We are simply acquaintances.
I see. Helga!
You and others in this house are under the impression that Miss Marsh and I have some sort of kinship. But we have simply gone places together.
The theater.
Yes, we took her to see Hamlet.
A pathetic tale it is.
Very pathetic. And I have given her 3 German lessons.
3, that many?
And I take her to lectures and to the park to hear speakers, but Miss Marsh hardly seems to know I exist. She is preoccupied. She rushes past me like the wind.
Mrs. Kirk, have you seen the professor? Oh, darling. Hey.
Guten Tag, Miss Marsh. The word is Tag. Guten Tag means good day.
I know what it means. Lots means it. Hey.
I would never say hey,
I'm sure you did.
but I'm sure I didn't.
All right then. Guten Tag. Very guten Tag, Professor. Amazing guten Tag. I have some amazing news. I came to New York on a dream. I knew it might take me a while, but all I'm hearing since I arrived is leaving right there on the pile. So today I woke up and decided it was time. Time to achieve, time to fly, time to fly.
Miss Marsh, tell us what happened.
Sometimes when you dream, your dream is just a guess. Sometimes when you work really hard, you don't know if you'll ever find success. So I grabbed a story to sell and got ready to raise hell. Then I marched out the door and headed right for the weekly volcano
Henry
press.
Dashwood now, he is a man of taste.
Dashwood was amazed. He sneered at my distress, tossed my story high on a stack. But all at once, determined I would progress. I said, sir, I'll wait while you read. But alas, he disagreed. So I jumped on his chair and read it right there in the weekly volcano press.
You did what?
Keep away from me, you wretch! I cannot keep away. Your beauty draws. Good night!
It's one who saw the horror in it, it's the bloodbath.
That's the one. Where's the part you said I made it better. Lightning strikes, thunder claps.
I thought to have you. I will take you.
Let me buy you. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go.
Rodrigo appears in magnificent splendor.
Unhand that woman. Villain!
Who are you?
I am your destiny, your bitterest foe. I've come to avenge your crimes of 10 years ago. You must run to the forest. You must go.
I can't. The force is dangerous. My sister went in there and never returned.
And you must go. Your fate awaits you there. You must take the dark path. She will never escape me. Go now! On guard! Go!
Dashwood was a cast, but I could not care less. Words I spoke ignited the air. I felt like a publishing lioness. That's when Dashwood started to shout, and I thought he'd throw me out. But then I persevered, and a forest appeared in the weekly volcano press. The forest is dark and scary. Clarissa enters, trembling, fearful what fate waits her. She comes to a fork in the road and stops.
Which way do I go?
A hag appears.
I can help you choose, but you must make a sacrifice. Give me something, dear. Those gums are nice. Without this, what will I be? Perhaps a hag as dull as me. I can't. You'll never know your destiny unless you give up vanity. Your fate awaits you there.
not care for me? It's been years since I felt the touch of another hand.
Then take mine. And take my shawl, ragged as it is.
You have completed your journey. My sword is yours. It will defend you against your enemies. You may now return to the moors. All right, your fate is in your hands. I didn't come back. They always do.
Where's the rest? She parries, she backs up Braxton and hits against a tree. She leaps up onto a crag rock, the sword swishing and swooshing. Never has she been so determined. She is on fire!
Pity she had taken dueling lessons. Out of nowhere, who should appear but the long forgotten Rodrigo.
This is your end, villain. I've waited a lifetime to destroy you.
Who are you?
I am your worst nightmare, Braxton. I am her sister.
And then dash across on knees, crying Sellers to me, please.
March!
They ordered for more, now I'm ready for the weekly volcano friends. I'm ready for Jesters. My Jesters are good. I'll see what it's like when I'm first I will not sometimes leave your bed. I will show you better. I'm ready to take the time off to sing a song. The world's yours to play. There's someone's yours to play. I will always
Congratulations. The pleasures of her.
Nay,
Flabbergasted. Delighted.
Yeah, anything is possible. You were right, Professor.
About what?
Everything. From where you become a published writer. $15 and 25 more for my commission.
You are rich.
I feel rich. DDS, Professor?
No, no.
Neither do I. Today I could.
We should celebrate your success, Miss March. Have you ever been to the Broadway Gardens?
Are you asking me to dinner, Professor?
No.
I should like that.
Oh, Miss Marsh, I've forgotten all the excitement. This tavern came for you. More duties, I suspect.
Open it, Miss March.
Today I can start a revolution. Today I could.
What is it, Miss Marsh?
This is not good news.
Dear God, no. Sister Beth has contracted scarlet fever. She is gravely ill. I must go to her immediately.
I'm sorry, dear. Do you need your hand?
Is there anything we can do?
No, thank you. Mrs. Kirk, tell your girls.
They'll be fine.
Tell them to keep reading. Thank you both for everything.
Miss March, I would like to accompany you.
Company me?
You should not travel alone.
I traveled here alone. I shall be fine. I'm not afraid. Thank you.
Miss March, you will be back.
Of course I will.
And Miss March, feel blue.
Yes. I need goodbye.
Your simple acquaintances leave me, Professor.
Yes.
Little more, John. Keep pushing. Heavy piece of wood, isn't it?
Light as a feather, sir.
And Beth knows nothing.
Joe has seen to everything.
There, that's it. At last it's found a home.
It's a beauty, sir. I'll let Joe know.
John, wait.
Why, thank you, sir.
John, the flowers. Put them
On the piano! Sorry.
It's magnificent, Mr. Lawrence, but you should have.
Yes, I did. And enough said on the matter.
Joe!
She's ready.
It's in place.
Meg?
We're almost there. Where are you taking me? You'll see. Is it Amy? Is she back?
It's not Amy. She's not back yet.
Oh, then what is it?
Patience. There.
Mr. Lawrence?
Over here.
The piano?
No, Beth. Yours.
Mine? Hermie, no.
There was no arguing with him.
But why, sir?
Because it kept calling out, "Where is that dreadful little March?" It missed you.
Go sit on the bed.
Thank you, Mr. Lawrence. I shall treasure it. Play something, Beth.
Oh, yes, I forgot to tell you. This morning, I received a letter from Lloyd. He had been up in New York doing some...
Where was in New York?
Didn't he come see you?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, but he was in such a bad way. Moping about for weeks. I insisted he do some business for me and then enjoy himself in Europe. And guess who he came across in Florence?
Who?
Amy and your Aunt March. Miss March, do you mind if I join?
It'd be an honor, sir.
If you say, come with me off to Massachusetts, then to Massachusetts we will go.
We will buy dishes
Buy the finest china, then we'll dine a while on crepe Susanne's.
New York? Miss New York.
Off to Massachusetts, yes, we're off to where the shops are sweet. We will have no regrets off in Massachusetts.
Dear Professor Bear, I've been wanting to write you. So much is happening. My sister Meg is having a baby. My sister Beth is very frail. But I know I have it in me to make her better. I've decided to take her and my mother to Cape Cod, to Falmouth for a few days. Given all that is happening here, I don't know when I can return to New York. I miss it. I miss those volatile exchanges we had. I miss our walks in the park.
To hear the speaker shout how they would like to change the world. I too would like to change the world. Yes, of course. And how are you, sir? And how are you, sir? She asks how I am, and so how am I? My days are the usual days. I wake up, I go out, and time goes by. My days are exactly the days I've lived since arriving here. In fact, how I am is a maze whose discomforts me year by year. I work and I eat. Life is muffins and jam. The house is nice and quiet now. That is how I am. 5 years in these rooms, reading Hegel and Kant. My mind is devoted to thoughts of the meaning of life. What more could I want? So why is it lately I find I'm uneasy all through the night? And why even now does my skin feel explosive as dynamite? Why does my heart pound like a battering ram? How can she ask me how I
how I am is fine. Dear Miss Mars, there is nothing dramatic or new to report. This will be short. Morning and evening, I live in my usual vein. On the day you return, you will see for yourself. Tell me, Miss March, are you happy so far from the clanging, the beat of our turbulent streets? Quite often I think of our days in New York. So of course, since you went, I have been quite content. I wake in the morning and all that I hear is the absence of sound. Yes! My peace is disturbed, but the ruckus is me as my thoughts run aground. I thought the life by myself in these rooms, and now all around me another life blooms. Who asked you to come and to go and to leave me like that? And now she expects me to send her a note. Those words of I spoke that will stick in my throat. Who asked her to change how I think, how I live? She asks how I am. How can I reply? I go through my daily routine. I give lessons I hate. Time goes by. Lately I find there is pleasure in humming a silly tune. When some days I go to the park and I sit there all afternoon. Some evenings are fair. I can hear a door slam. The house is far too quiet now. That is how I am.
Marmee, it's so beautiful here. The waves and all its shells.
I believe this one's 1,000 years old. Listen, Beth. Remember how we always talked about coming to Cape Cod? Yes, and now here with Joe and her wee literary reading earnings, as she calls it, has brought us. I'm so happy to be here with you, Beth. Promise me whatever's got a hold of you, you'll continue to fight it.
Look what I brought for my bed. Look at the tail. I told the man at the kite shop that I wanted all the colors of the rainbow for my sister.
That is the most beautiful kite I've ever seen.
I shall leave you.
Don't,
Hey,
Marmee.
I'll write a letter to Father and tell him how beautiful the Cape is this time of year. I love you.
Oh, Beth, this is a dream come true.
What are you gonna about New York?
Circus.
A circus?
Well, some camels, clowns, dancing horses. Sometimes you see them right there out on the street.
And the women, are they shameless?
Some of them anyways. I'm gonna take you there someday.
To New York?
in size. I have known people to have almost disappeared before my very eyes.
You're such a dear, Aunt March. Thank you for everything.
Well, I'll go speak to that wretched coachman.
Remember, Aunt March, respect those who have friends.
Very good.
Amy! Meg! Oh my goodness, look at you! You're beautiful! Thank you. You're a mother now. Twins, I can't believe it. Neither can I. Amy! Meg! Marmy!
You've grown so much.
I have, Marmy. I really have. I feel older. I feel more sophisticated. Oh, you can't imagine all the experiences I've had. And wherever I was, I thought to myself, if only Meg were here. If only Joe. If only that. Hey, I'm so sorry I couldn't be here to say goodbye to her. I cried for weeks. I couldn't stop. March said I was being unreasonable, but it hurt me not to be here with her.
Beth understood.
Joe!
She said, tell Amy not to fret.
Did she really say that?
She was so brave, so very. You would have been proud of her.
I bought her a metronome. The man said there wasn't any other like it. But where did you buy that magnificent piano?
Mr. Lawrence gave it to Beth.
He's a dear, isn't he? It's so good to be home in this wonderful house.
Come show us what you brought back, Amy.
It's a king's ransom. I have so many things to tell you all. I ate frogs, actual frogs. And how's John? Is he still romantic? More so. I knew it. Men are so amazing.
Well, that's almost everything.
Sorry.
Joe.
I didn't realize you were coming back too.
Yes, we all sailed on the same ship.
It was so good of you to comfort Amy and Aunt Lawrence after our loss of Beth.
When I heard the news, I was devastated.
You look different.
Do I? An inch taller or something.
Guess what? I sold a story.
I knew you would. I always had that sort of faith in you, Joe.
I know you did.
I've learned something about myself as well. I was never meant to fly on golden wings.
Who is?
You. You are, Joe. You were meant to soar. I was meant for more mundane things. I've decided to go into grandfather's business, although it is, I'd never see myself doing it, but I've become quite fascinated with the prospects. I shall be winding.
Lori, you're home. Yeah, hi.
Amy, did you tell Joe?
Tell me what?
The most amazing thing.
Really quite a thing.
You tell her.
No, you tell her.
All right, I'll tell her. We were under the bridge of sighs,
In Galileo,
under Italian sky.
she was singing lullabies.
He says he likes the way I sing.
The day was ours.
We talked for hours.
It was amazing.
I told him I hate goodbyes.
I said, so do I.
Fireflies.
There was something in her eyes.
I swear that bells began to ring.
We found that we
We're so alive. It was amazing.
So, tell me, who proposed to whom?
You know, we were trying to be so discreet about it.
amazing that we were in Venice.
In a gondola,
In Venice.
when he suddenly stood up
And shouted, will you marry me?
it was so romantic.
Then I fell into the water.
And before we even knew it,
She dove in and rescued me.
it happened before we knew.
How could we have known?
Amazing what time can do.
From that moment my heart flew.
We'll be married in the spring.
Whoever thought in all the world we'd fall in love, and yet we did.
It
next trip.
Glory, welcome to the family.
Thank you, Joe.
I never meant for things to happen like this, Joe. I'd always thought of Glory as yours.
Glory was never mine. He's always been one of us.
Joe, I want you to have this. It's a book of my drawings. Drawings of all the things that you should have seen. All the churches and palaces and mountains. I want you to have them.
Amy, I can't.
Yes, you can. We'll be close, Joe. That will never change.
Never. Amy, your drawings are beautiful.
Thank you.
It's been a while since we've been up here. The room could use an airing and a dusting.
I'll get to it.
This room used to be such a sanctuary for you. Whenever you were sad or disappointed, you'd run up here to the door and come back hours later so full of life. Haven't seen that Joe in a while.
You're right. In the past, I could always come up with something. Now I can't write. I can't do anything really. I miss Beth. I want Beth back. If I would have stayed here, if I wouldn't have never broken the promise, if I just would have stayed here, everything would be different.
Joe, stop it. You couldn't have done more for Beth than you did. Couldn't have changed what happened.
How do you go on? How do you go on day in, day out when nothing has happened?
Think that's how I go on?
You're strong and wise. How can I be like you?
Don't make so much of me, Joe. I never dreamed of this sorrow. I never thought I'd have reason to. I hoped I'd never know heartbreak. How I wish I could change the way things went. I wanted nothing but goodness. I wanted reason to prevent of despair and emptiness. I
magnificent. Soon Lori and Amy will be in wedded bliss.
Meg, I can't get married looking like this. This dress is not Trego. The dress is very Trego. I didn't choose white for the flowers.
Amy, let me come finish your hair.
I've made all the wrong decisions, Mommy. The dress, these flowers.
You look like a Madonna.
It was Lori's idea to get married at our petite maison, and I could deny Mother nothing.
Why is she speaking French?
Was I that ridiculous at our wedding?
Worse.
John!
You were inspired.
3 sets of dishes, 2 sets of silver, 16 chairs, 4 cut glass bowls, and all of the flowers from my conservatory. I have joyfully been divested of all of my worldly possessions.
So, where's Amy?
You're not to see her before the wedding.
I know. Grandfather, here's that champagne you asked for.
I'll take it.
Come, Lord, let's have a cigar before the ceremony begins. How do you feel? Ready to be a bridegroom? My life has never been more complete.
I'm off to the station. I'll be back with your phone.
Where is Josephine?
I'll go find her.
And tell Amy I wish to speak to her about receiving line etiquette. The Cream O'Connor Society will be arriving any moment.
I understand you want to speak with me.
I suppose you realize this could have been your day.
You think I made a ghastly mistake?
I do not. Amy and Laurie are ideally suited to each other. I've gone over my bill.
March.
Meg will inherit most of my money. Amy is making her way into society and won't need any of it. And as for you,
I don't want.
I know you don't want anything, and yet you want everything. Josephine, every girl, every woman needs something to fall back on when times are bleak. I am leaving you my house.
Your house.
Do something worthwhile with it. Make a library of it, or school.
Thank you, Aunt March. That's very generous.
I don't like that dress.
It was one of your old ones.
Well, it looked better on me.
Hello? Hello?
Professor Bear.
Hello?
Well, this is a surprise.
I know. You wrote if I should ever come north, I should come visit you.
Yes, but
You never thought I would do it.
no, I.
Oh. I did it. I am here. Should I go?
No.
I'm not intruding.
No. Come, I'll introduce you.
Oh, no. Not yet.
So, how is Mrs. Kirk?
As impossible as ever.
And the boarders?
As strange as ever.
And you?
Me. Is the same.
You look.
Old, I know. Nearly 50.
You're 34.
35.
You had a birthday.
As they made a party for me. I get sick. I do not like parties. I brought back the manuscript he sent. It was so good of you to send the book to me.
There's no one whose opinion I respect more than yours. Forgive me for assuming.
It touched me deeply, Miss March. I saw you on every page. I heard your voice. I felt your spirit. It was magnificent.
Joe, Amy is driving me insane. Now she's talking about changing her dress. Oh, excuse me.
This is my sister May, and this is Professor Bear.
Ah, yes. I recognize you now from your sister's book.
So, you're the one she let read it.
I'll be right here.
I have come at a bad time.
No, it's just a wedding.
A bad
I often think about you, Professor. I wonder how you're doing.
I bought a kite.
You bought a kite.
Soon after you left, I bought a kite and took it to the park. I never had a kite. You know, You've a right to think I was old. I was old.
No.
I was. But since we met, everything is different. Everybody noticed. My students even, they say, Professor Barry, you are smiling today. Miss March.
Joe.
Joe. We are not at all alike. We have our differences. May I be blunt?
Be blunt, by all means.
I think perhaps it looks like rain.
The sky gets blurred by the air.
The water falls in little drops.
That's why it's called a sun shower.
Ah, and now it stops.
You were about to be blunt.
If I say rains and you say sun, if I say yes and you say no, it seems before we start we're done. We even argue at hello. If I say share with me is a small umbrella.
I say, who cares if I get wet?
We are as different as a morning and a night.
No, we're as different as the winter and the spring.
We always seem to fight.
We disagree on everything.
And yet, you make me smile, you make me laugh, you make me care. How can I explain inside my heart I feel a pain when you're not there? So we are not at all alike. You make me feel alive. If we have that in common, that one small thing in common, love could be like a small umbrella in the rain.
Joseph!
Christopher Columbus!
The guests have arrived, Mister. I want the entire family gathered in the parlor. And just who are you?
This is my Aunt March. This is Professor Bear.
Call me Fritz.
Fritz? Is that your name? Fritz?
Did I not tell you?
No.
Well, bring Fritz.
You were saying Fritz?
Then people discover passion as they've come upon something rare. The fervors they have in common fill shelters them anywhere. Those arrests may be rough. There's such passion to share. I think we have more than enough. Enough to make a marriage if we dare.
You are proposing?
No. Yes. Yes. I do not mean today, or tomorrow, or next week, next month, even in a year, maybe 2 years even. I'm a patient man.
I won't be sweet, won't be demure.
This I prefer, this I adore.
I'll speak my mind, you can be sure.
I'll be enchanted to the core.
Why say let me share your small umbrella?
I'll say who cares if we get wet.
We'll be as different as a husband and a wife.
No, we'll be as different as a woman and a man.
We'll fight our way through life.
We'll disagree the best we can.
And yet,
You make me smile, you make me laugh, you make me care. How can I explain inside my heart I feel a pain when you're not there? So we are not at all alike. You make me feel alive.
yes, we have that in common.
That one small thing in common. Our love is like a small umbrella in the rain. I have news for you. I showed your novel to Henry Dashwood.
You what?
It was wrong of me, but I could not resist. Horrid man, Dashwood. Stubborn. Blunt to a fault.
What did he say?
He said, it's a bit long. He missed some blood and guts. He likes the Four Sisters, particularly the outspoken one. He wants to publish it,
He said that?
if it is all right with you.
Joe, we need you.
Marmy, I want to introduce you to a good friend of mine. This is Professor Fritz Bear. We're thinking of starting a school together.
A school?
Not today, or next week, but someday.
Welcome. Come meet our family.
Sometimes when you dream, your dreams come true in extraordinary ways. Suddenly a day seems so amazing, and sometimes when you yawn, you burn the air, and then you are not the same, and the world is.
Joe, we're all waiting for you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us this evening at the Jesters. Alice will be around shortly to present you with your final tab. Thank you and have a safe drive home.